What's up, guys? Sean here from Bikes and Beards, and somehow I got a chance to drive a 2015 Z06. Not sure how I got a chance to drive it, but I'm doing it. Wow. Maybe this is what Do It With Dan feels like every single day. So I've said a lot that super bikes and super sport motorcycles have ruined me for fast cars. But I haven't ridden a really fast car in a while. I've ridden some 800 horsepower like Pro Street stuff, and they were fun, but this is in a different category. This is in more of a category of like hypercar. You know that moment in your life when you realize you gotta be serious and stuff just got real? That just happened right there. Like, life just got really, really serious when I slightly pushed down the pedal, not even the whole way. Something a lot of people complained about the Vets is just the poor interior quality. I mean, you know, this looks nice. You know, they'll say, "Oh, it looks just like the Chevy truck." But the Chevy truck looks nice. It looks great inside. But I'm not sitting inside of a Corvette thinking, "Oh, look at the." I'm not looking at the interior. I'm looking at the speedometer. I'm looking at the outside. I'm looking at the tachometer rev up incredibly fast. That's what I'm doing. How many miles are on this? All right, so we're in second gear. Oh! Whoa! Man, this thing is wild. This thing is nuts. And the thing about, you know, you hear stuff, oh, the Camaro's actually faster in a straight line and blah, blah, blah. You know what? To compare everything as a performance vehicle, it's pound per pound, dollar per dollar, it is really, really, really hard to beat the Vet. Ooh, you can, rev match buttons. I should probably look it up before I start pressing rev match buttons like that, but I would imagine that what that would do is that would instead of you blipping the throttle when you downshift, you would just, that is cool. That is cool. You see what I mean? So if I'm going to downshift, I would just pop that, do a little rev match, and instead of me having to heel toe it, I can just do that. Alright, so we're in third gear. That heads-up display is just invaluable. If that's the right word, it is awesome. I mean, you see so much. Instead of looking down, the amount of time it takes you to look down, I have I'm used to doing heel toe, so it would take me a little while, but you would save a lot of. It'd be a lot easier just to use that rev match button. That's pretty sick. There's something, I gotta look at, there's something going on with the exhaust tone where it's quiet and then some servos getting engaged and then it's loud. So listen right now. And then it something switches. So in a car like this, when you're just getting used to it, you'd be stupid or a very good driver to leave that traction control, to take that traction control off. Normally with bikes, I take it off right away, but this car. So the biggest difference between a supercharged and a turbocharged is they're both forced induction, which a normal car, it's naturally aspirated, so the air is just kind of flowing in there as naturally. Forced induction is it's forced into the intake, either via turbocharger or via supercharger. A supercharger is hooked up, is belt driven off of the engine, so it does rob some power from the engine, but it produces more power than what it robs. A turbocharger is spun off of the exhaust. So the forced air that's coming out of the exhaust goes back through the turbocharger, hopefully goes into an intercooler, and then gets put inside your car. The negatives to that would, are the heat, but then the intercooler kind of solves that problem, but also the turbo lag. But there's been also a lot of advances that have solved the turbo lag problem. The cool thing about a supercharger is you have all the benefits of it instantly. 650 foot. So 650 horsepower, 650 foot-pounds of torque. I don't have to look it up. The car tells you right there. This thing's sick, man.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's really fast.
It's pretty quick.
Now, the thing about this thing